Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire, and I'm actually doing another video today working on this cute snippet strip. See, I was calling it a snippet roll earlier. This is the same day that I've been working on this, but the video is going to be posted on another day. So I may talk in the present moment as if we just went from one video to the next, even though there's days in between for you. My apologies if that confuses anyone. But before we get into this, which I love, I wanted to show you the cool rocks that Brian and I have painted. I love sharing my moments with my friends. And so here we go. I'm not finished with this one. I was just kind of fooling around with it, and I'm going in and putting some little marks in between, but I was just like, I love doing this kind of Zentangle doodles or whatever it's called on paper. So I thought, why not try it on the rock? And I like it. And I'm really trying hard to stay with just these few colors and nothing else. It's challenging, I think, for me, but it's fun. I like it. It's pretty. So there's that rock. And then Ryan painted a background on this one with colors, and then I was just fooling around with her name. Still, I definitely have improvement to go for me, but I was just trying something fun, and then I over splattered it, but it's still cute and we love it. We love it. Then Ryan did some really cool background splatter rocks here. She did this one, and then she did this one right here, and then on this one she found a pretty thing that she liked on Pinterest and painted a moon and a star on it. Aren't they beautiful? She painted them black, and then of course we did sign the backs of our rocks. And then she painted this rock. Isn't that super cute? I absolutely love this. I think it's just so fun and festive. It's so pretty, like just gorgeous. I love that one also. I did this one right here. I was just trying to kind of get my feel about with this, and I wanted to do a flower, and then my flower, I couldn't make my markers do the right move, so I thought I'll just kind of go with a river rock look. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's what I had in my mind. So there we go. And then, yes, we did sign the backs of all of them. I'm kind of making sure as I'm looking at these. Here's another one that started off with a different type of flower. It wasn't coming out right, so I just kept painting it over. I did paint it all white like this one, and then it just kept going, and I used my Posca paint markers. So this is all Posca paint markers, except on this one, I did go around it with some regular of those fun iridescent colors through the acrylic paints, and I really like that. I took some on top of this as well. We haven't sealed them with anything yet, but we are getting there. And then Ryan made this adorable little polka dot flower rock here. I love this so much. It's so pretty. I don't know yet if she wants to take her rocks home. But if she doesn't, that's fine. I will keep them here, but she's more than welcome to take her rocks home. And then she also painted this one, super cute. I love daisy type flowers. I love the colors that she chose. It's so pretty, and it's so Ryan. So this one right here for me was, I had no idea what I was doing, and it definitely was not going to be a tree. This one's not finished. I still keep messing with it and touching it, but I like it. Ryan says that she really likes this one. She said she likes the abstract feel of it. So, but I do like it. I think it's pretty. It's pretty. It's getting there, and it doesn't bother me anymore. At first I was like, I don't like that rock, but I can't stop. I know the rule is, if you don't like it, you just keep going and going until you find the sweet spot. And then this one was, so this, I was doing another thing I love to do is I love to do is it called neuropathic art? Neuropathic, the one where you just make a bunch of lines and circles and then you connect everything. So that's actually what I did here, and then it just kept growing, and then I wanted to color them in, and so then I wanted to put polka dots, and then it took on a whole nother look. So now it doesn't even look like the neuropathic, I was going to say naturopath. It doesn't take on the neuropathic, I think I'm saying that right. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't take that on anymore, but I think if you've ever done it, you can probably see how it would have evolved to this from that, maybe. I don't know, but I love it. I think it's fun. It reminds me of puzzle pieces, all kinds of stuff. Like, it makes me think. I like it. So there's my rocks and Ryan's rocks. I'm going to move these out of the way, so I will be right back. All right, friends, I am back. I've got those rocks put away for the time being. And someplace I won't trip on them because that happens around here. Anyhow, I remember that I have this other bucket of fabrics that I have. Some of these I have purchased, some of these I have just made myself into strips, and I put them away, forgot about them. I think I've even organized them with you guys, maybe. And still, I set them aside. It's just one of those things, you know, if I'm not working with these specific fabrics, then I'm not going to use them. I also have learned through my years of journal making, ephemera making, that there's some things I'm probably just not going to use. So whether I've purchased them or not, I'm going to end up putting them into my Ko-fi. I'm just going to call it my Ko-fi store because whether I'm giving it away or I'm going to sell it, it's going to go in that area. So those ones are going to go. Those ones are going to go. I have this wide one of the cherries and I just don't use them. I love them. They're beautiful. They're polka dots. They're cherries, but I just don't use them. I've had them for several years, like many years. I need to let them go. This fabric I kind of liked, but I don't know about this one. This one I purchased and I really do like it. I need to use this. So, but I don't want to make a snippet roll with it. But this would be cute for a snippet roll with a dark color underneath, possibly. Let's see. I'm going to put that over there. This isn't a clean out one. This is supposed to be finding a fabric to make a snippet roll on. Okay, I like this blue one right here. And see, I have a pink one right here that's thinner than that other one. I can probably keep this one in my stash. That would make a nice background also, I think. And then I also have this one right here. Okay, so I think I found a couple that I like to work with because I could do that for days. I kind of want to see a piece of this. Let's get my snips here, my Debbie snips here, and we'll use those. Move these over here out of the way. And then I do like this piece here. And I'm not going to make them too like long. Well, I guess I'm going to make this one this long. Oh goodness. Okay, go down like that. And then this is another one I'd like to try. I don't think I'll get, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'll get through all of these in one time, but we can definitely try. Oh, I guess I'll do that long because there you go. And let's see. I think, yeah, I was going to try and cut that. Maybe I will. Maybe I will cut this down a little bit. I'm going to go. Oh my gosh. All right. And I have that strip. I can do something with it. Or it can end up in that those scrap packs. See, it's going to be stuff like that. It's still usable. I just have too much and I'm not going to use it. So I don't want to just hoard stuff anymore just to keep it because it's beautiful. Like, I mean, there's a part of me that says, yes, you must keep some of it because it's just so beautiful. You may never see it again, but I don't want to do that. Like, it's just, I need to let it go. So either someone's going to want it, and if nobody wants it, then it's just time to, like, just let it go. Well, I'm not using that one. See what I did here? I just made that, and that's still cute. Okay, scrap it. Okay, I've got two. And, oh, and I never did do this fat one right here with the birds. I just think it's going to be lost. But what if I only do, like, light colored laces on it? This side's curly, though. All right, I'm gonna try, I can try it. If, you know, if it ends up getting fully covered, then it was really a waste of the fabric. These ones, I mean, they're colored, but just same thing as don't know what you don't know until you know. There's just, that is a truth. That is a truth. I said that to my granddaughter the other day and she's like, well, that's true. It's definitely true. So this is some coffee dyed lace I did. I like that. See, that one's pretty. It's a little bit more dense, but you can still see some color through it. I guess, you know, it could be just like a light colored thing. We could put some white on there for some brightness. I don't think I'd put purple on that one though. Oh, purple and cream on, that's pretty. See, I can just put some pieces over there. That may stay, I don't know. I feel like that's a skirt. That's not gonna go on. I don't think I'll use the skirt. But I've got this piece that's really see-throughy. See yellow and purple and pink. See, it's not that see-through, but it does pick up some of those colors underneath. Maybe that'll help. Who knows? Who knows? Somebody here probably does. They're like, yep, you're right. Or nope, you're wrong. I like that. Because I do like gold. I think that's pretty. That'll bring up some brightness. Will it look good with that? I like it there. I'm not loving that one. So we'll set that one up there just in case. That's a just in case one. There's this pretty blue one. I think I like that better. And it looks pretty with that. So, and that one does too. Now, getting that kind of going, let's see about these ones. I think I want something a little heavier. So let's go back over here to start off with some of these doily pieces. We'll just move it around a little bit. And so like this one, I feel like this would be like a specialty piece, and I put like little dots on it. That's cute. And just like earlier, just like the last, I'm going to say earlier, see, everyone's going to be like, what is she talking about? Just like the last video, the first part of this, the first episode of this, I just need to start. Doesn't matter if I love it in the starting, it just matters that I start. So I'm just going to put a couple of things down here and there. I'm going to work with the folds because it's going to be easier. And let's see, I have some more of this. This was a curtain. It's so cute. Like it could make a fence, all kinds of stuff. It's just fun. All right, down they go. There we go. I always forget to say hi and welcome, and I hope you're having a great day. But please know, I'm always thinking of my friends here, and I'm always hoping you're having a wonderful day. And but yes, definitely hi and welcome. Welcome to everyone that's been here and everyone that is new. Welcome, welcome. I love crafting with friends, so if you're new here, please consider subscribing if you're liking the content that I put out. It's mostly crafting with friends. I mean, really, that's what it is. I try to do a couple of little tutorials. I'm not the greatest, I don't think, at giving like specific, like I see some people that are just fantastic teachers. I'm definitely a trial and error kind of person, and I just like to play. If that's in your wheelhouse, you like to play and watch, and and if you like to giggle, then you might like this place. I like it. My gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't edit out all my bloopers, and I don't edit out all my mishaps. I do have to edit some things because my videos tend to be long, and it's just, sometimes they're just too long and they won't post, or but for whatever reason, or they're just too long. Or I forget to chat and I'm just like super quiet trying to focus on something. And if that happens, I try to just fast forward that stuff, and you'll see that because you can hear the paper moving around, but you don't hear me talking. And let me tell you, I have multiplied that speed. So that's how long I wasn't talking. If I slowed it down, it'd be like, if you weren't watching, if you were crafting along, you'd have to look up and be like, did she leave? Did she forget to say bye? All right, I like that. We'll see these ones here. Now let's get another color like I did on the other one. I liked the brightness. Let's find something that's brighter. Do I need to make more Scrappy scraps in my doilies? This is that one I pulled out on the other video, and I said I was going to wait because I have all these flower pieces, but let's just see. I didn't want to cover up the flower, but maybe I need some of this other stuff here just to flow off the side. Goodness gracious. Will this even look like a flower when I'm done chopping it? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, it still has something to it. Not a flower, maybe. Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's got a bit of a design there. See how pretty it pops off on there. This is very loose now here. So, nope, it didn't work for what I thought it was going to do. Okay, so moving on, we're just going to switch over to the lace. So I'm going to take trying to keep my crochet pieces and my lace pieces separate as much as possible. So let's see. So the first video was a morning brain creative video, and this is an afternoon creative video. You can tell the difference on my dexterity and how things are happening. So it does make a difference, I'll tell you. All right, I think I'm just gonna cut these up, this lace here, and just make some pieces here. There we go. I'll just keep adding to this until I find until I decide that I'm done, and where I might want to add more. I might just follow what I'm doing here, down that way and down like that. Just kind of going back and forth. They'll meet up somewhere here, I'm sure, at some point. Oh geez, that's a pretty big glue goober, but let me see if I can do something here with it. I think I want to go up like this on this one. Maybe a little bit more like that. There we go. And yeah, nice. So I'm just going to keep doing that and working on this one here and layering it up. If I get really quiet, I may speed this up here, and then just keep doing what I'm doing. Layering. Oh, look at that's a pretty piece. So I'm making another tie. Isn't that funny? They're skinny at the top and then they get wider at the bottom. Maybe I should turn it around. I'll try that with the other one too. That is just hilarious to me. It's like, you know how when you write, not you maybe, but me for sure, and I'm writing on with no lines, I'm like, and it goes up and it goes up and it goes up, and then pretty soon I have a triangle at the bottom where I can, in the corner where I can keep writing. But whatever. Been that way my whole life. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Let's see. Maybe I need some wider ones. Let's see what else I have in here. Ooh, here's a nice big fat piece right here. I think this is, this reminds me of when I cut out a journal because I wanted to use part of it for something and I cut too much and it ended up here. There we go. Yes, and I like that. Do I like it there? Do I like it there? Maybe I'll do it here and start evening it out down here. I don't know. Go like that. There we go. And it's mostly just white right now, but that's fine. Sometimes we just need those little backgrounds pieces where we can add things later on. Because we can add paper, we can have whatever we want. We can have whatever we want. There's nobody here with the rule book. There's nobody here to stop me. So. And I don't know if I want the same one right there. I think maybe putting a little bit of that up here. Oops. Jeez Louise, girl. I don't know if I want that big piece there though. Maybe that little bit right there, like that. Just to show a little bit of that netting off the side here. Don't know if it'll stay that way, but okay, you want to be used. I see. I hear you. I feel you. This is really pretty piece. I don't really want it to be covered up, but sometimes it just has to be sacrificed. I mean, not that I'm sacrificing it. I want more colors and more textures down here. But see, this is where my hoardingness comes in. Like, it's like, oh, but I love that. I just want it to show. Maybe it will at the end of it, at the end of the day. I don't know. But I know I'm never going to see it if I don't, did I just take that off? I'm never going to see it if I don't use it. So there's that. Okay, I think I'm starting to get this evened out a little bit. My goodness, I have lace everywhere grabbing a hold of me. So I definitely see some low spots. You know, right through here. Let me see if I can get something on there. I want to move on to the next one too. I think I'm just going to put this big piece right here. And then I'm just going to let it sit like I did the other one and come back to it later. I don't want such a straight edge. There we go. I'm trying to pay attention to my lines if they're crisscrossing, so I don't want it all to go one way. Now, this one just, there's where I'm at. I have a super low spot right there, but I honestly think that's cute too with some of that blue, at least right now. I'm gonna let that one dry over here. And now let's play with this one. I think, no, actually, sorry. I wanted to play with this one right here. Sorry. Anybody that wanted me to play with a different one, this is the one I want to play with. And I want to go super light pieces on here and then just lay them down. Let's try some of this. This is pretty dense because of the color and because of the images, but I think it'll still be very pretty. I mean, if all we want to do is see the fabric, then we wouldn't use it for something like this, I suppose. Let's try and get these moved into a couple different spots there. And but I want it on the white. I think I want the white down first. Okay. All right, let's start it. Let's get it started. Go off the edge and go off the edge like that. Okay. That one like that. Well, or maybe like, no, like that, I guess. I don't know. Just have fun, Sandra. Just have fun. That one's actually big enough to go, I think, on both sides. Like that. And they're all in here because, well, this one, I think these are supposed to be someplace else, but that's okay, they're here now. I'm just gonna keep doing this with these pieces. A little bit, well, no, maybe it is the same color, I don't know. Here's some more of this one. Sticky. Make up your mind. So I might not be able to see what is under here. I'm hoping to see some of these colors poke through. I guess that's really up to me and what I put down, how much I put down, and how I'm feeling about it as I'm putting it down. Okay, here's some like super tiny scraps that can, little fill-in pieces over there. All right, now let's move on to another color. And I think that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with one color at a time. I'm gonna try. It's what I did when I did with flowers. It said like I would choose one flower and one color sometimes to work with at a time, and then I could move them around when I would do flower arranging, which I thought was very helpful when you're trying to do specific things. This is really big. It almost looks like if I cut this in here a little bit more, and it almost like a little dress. Like I should make like a little person right there. Oh, hello, you can do that too. Okay. There we go. I'm not gonna make a person, but I can lay it down this way. It doesn't have to all go off the thing in the way that I'm doing it. Whoops. And there she goes. This I'm gonna do reverse side because I like the texture. There we go. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. And maybe another little piece. Nope, I liked it right there. I'll put the glue on there and just stick it like that. I think, like that. There we go. You know, this is very relaxing. It's more relaxing, I have to say, if I was just listening to music, just because I'm not trying to beat a clock, you know, to get things done for video's sake. I do like doing it with my friends, though, at the same time. I feel like this is one of those things, like if we were literally all sitting together in a room, like I could just zone out, still chit-chat, but zone out and do this. And then, you know, break for cocktails. No, I'm just kidding. Or whatever it is that everybody likes, depending on the time of the day. I don't know. Does that matter all the time? I feel like once you're retired, I'm just kidding, the rules just change, right? I mean, if we're getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, then 5 o'clock is a lot earlier. Because then we can have nap time and everything else. Whatever. I don't know. I digress. I think I'm going to go back to this white a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm going to put some more white on here. I really like seeing the colors through it, but sometimes this reminds me of like when I'm watching people do mixed media, and I'm just absolutely 100% like just loving what they're doing. And then it gets covered up by other elements, and you'll still see little pieces of here pop through, but while they're doing it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, why did they cover that all up? But you know, they're working within what's happening in their mind and in their view of what they're liking, and it always comes out absolutely beautiful. So I try to remember that and give myself a little bit of grace, like just keep going. And if I don't see enough of the fabric, if I wanted to see more of the fabric, then I can do something different next time. And practice, you know, practice makes better, and get more used to what you're doing. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm trying this time to lay things like straight across, up and down also, because it doesn't all have to be, you know, every which way. But it can be. It can be whatever you want. But I'm trying to let myself know that you can be specific in the direction. There's nothing wrong with that. And it can be that long. It doesn't have to be like little tiny pieces. I like that one, that long. But what do I want facing up? I want more texture up. I think it'll help it stand out. Okay, and so I have to say, by doing that, it's helping me to stay more uniform in not making like a skinny tie, like a tie. I still have some room to play off on this side here, but I do like that. I want to get this one a little bit more on this side here before I move on to the next part. I think that will be just fine here. The next part being, I want to add some other colors to this and see how I'm going to like it. I think I'm just going to go just like that. So let's just drop some glue right down this thing here, and then go like this. And that ruffle that I'm trying to pull out and save, I might not even see it by the time I get other little doohickeys on here. So, okay. There, I like that. There should be enough glue everywhere seeping through to get everything down. There, I would think. Okay. Now, I had this color here, which is pretty. There's just this one little piece, though. Do I have any more of that? Oh my gosh. Did you hear that? I just knocked over some precious stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here I have, is that the same color? Oh, I think it's close enough. All right, I'm gonna put that. Okay, I have, this is white, but it's also got some design to it. Here's some gold right here. Here's some gold right there. I like those. There's this color right here. I have 2 of those. Just trying to get some of this stuff cleaned up before I make another mess on the floor. Dang it. Don't have time for that nonsense. I'm gonna put those there too. Look at this little flower. Okay. This, see, some of these little pieces don't even go here. They go into that little thing there. Look at that one. That would have been cute on here too. Maybe it still can be. Reminds me of Ryan's rock. Okay. Okay, made a mess. Now, what's on there and what's not? I think this is going to be the last one I do here for today. All right, so I mean, this isn't technically a tutorial. This is just crafting with you. My friends here, I sure am interested to know how, if you've done these and how you do them and what is your thought process when you're doing them. Do you have a thought process or do you just like go for it? Like whatever happens, happens, and that's that. All right, I only found these. I know I have more of this somewhere. Oops, I'm just trying to find what I have in this little bucket. I want to add this yellow, so I want to throughout the whole thing. I don't want to cover it, but I want to have enough to do the whole up and down this piece. Which is funny because, you know, I wouldn't use this whole entire piece. Well, I guess maybe I could in sections in a journal or whatever project I'm working on. But let's just, and do I want them? I think I want these to go the right side up this time. Whoops. And I'm just gonna put that like that. I'm just gonna drop them here and there. I'm just gonna do a drop down. Well, I don't want them to go the same way. And let's see. I'm kind of liking these little shapes here, these little squares. Getting sticky here. There, I like that. My gosh, I have a little cut on my finger and I keep getting this glue in it and it burns. I thought I was gonna cry on that one. That hurt. I know I should bandage it up, but I can't because the glue's gonna stick to my Band-Aid. I've already done that before, and then it's really a mess here. So just have to deal with it. It's not bleeding. It's just you know, where it's just still cut. It still just hurts. Just hurts. I'm a big baby. And see, I'm covering up all my colors, but that's okay. I kind of wonder if I just cut up the thing here. I really like this ribbon. I hope I don't regret this. Okay. And then just put some on the edges. Maybe in the middle, I don't know. This one I'm just going to lay down a couple places first and see if I even want it on here, because I really haven't made a commitment with this. I like it. Just do it. I don't have time to be messing around like that, right? Who said it? Thank you. I needed to hear that. I don't know. And I did not hurt my finger, by the way, crafting. I hurt it in the kitchen. That's where I always get hurt. I always get hurt in the kitchen. It's my least favorite place to be. Unless I'm dyeing paper. That's a whole different thing. Oh. Okay, I like that there. I know I said I want to stay within just one color, but I think I just need a couple of these to break it up in between what I'm doing. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And I don't think I want that yellow over there. I think I pulled it over for the other one, but I don't know. I don't know. I still have some more of this gold. I don't think I need any more gold. I'm going to pull that out. And I would like to find some more of this cream. Oh, look at, there's that. That's some of that kind of cream. It's a little bit different, but I need more. I need more than just one piece of it. What did I do with it? Oh, look at, there's a piece there. It's funny, every time I dig in this bucket's not that big, but every time I dig in it, I find different things that I didn't see. You want to see? This is what I'm doing. Oh, so here's some more of that cream. I got that. And I've been trying really hard to make sure that my buckets don't get over full. This is like super full right now. And then I've been taking things and I've been throwing them in another container, which is what I'm going to make my Scrappy bins. And then, but it's just stuff like this. It's just, well, there's no more room. I just can't stick it in there. I'll take that one out and I'll take a little bit of that. Okay. And I was hoping to find some more of that one little netting thing in here. It might have ended up in a different container, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. Ooh, there we go. Asking you shall find. Seek and you will find it. Yeah, that's what I meant. Now, what's on here and what's not? Did I get, oh, I didn't want you there, but you just, that's where it landed. Okay, let's move these here for a minute. And then I was looking for these creamy pieces like this. This is what I wanted to do at the moment here. So let's get a couple of those on there. I have this one. Oops. Maybe put a little piece there. I like that. Wow, these really are addictive. I like to also listen to books, like stories, like fiction. Like I have a favorite one that I like to listen to. It's not positive. It's not a positive, like an inspirational, but it's one of my mystery ones that I like. It's I'm thinking, what sometimes when I'm listening to the stories though, I think, man, I don't think I could watch this if it was a movie. I think it would be too like intense, but I do like it. It's Blake Pierce and it's the Jesse Hunt series. And I'm on book 33, I think. And I usually listen to them like when we travel, because I talk a lot and the books help me to not talk as much. So Jason, he likes to zone out when he drives. I mean, he likes to talk a little bit, but mostly he likes to zone out. And so he doesn't want to hurt my feelings. Whoops. So he doesn't want to hurt my feelings. So, and ask me to, you know, please stop talking before his head explodes. I'm just kidding. But I remember early on, and when we first started, I guess in the beginning, not when we first started dating, but very early on. And I remember one time we were taking that long drive to Spokane. It's like a 4-hour drive. And now we have made several of these trips. And so after several of these trips, one trip in particular, because they were all the same with me talking, and I'm like nonstop, 4 hours there, all the whole time we're there, and 4 hours back. And it's a very beautiful scenic drive also, so it is kind of nice, even if you're driving, not to zone out and forget you're driving, but to kind of just zone out and enjoy the drive. And I remember one time he said, I'm sorry. He goes, but can you please stop talking for a little bit? I can't remember what he said, but I remember I was so offended. Like, because all I heard was, can you just shut up? I can't stand the sound of your voice. That is not what he said. But you know, that's what I heard. That's the ego, right? My ego took over. Anyhow, I know that that's not what he means. So, because I know if he really couldn't stand the sound of my voice, he would have never married me, because, you know, he's going to have to hear it for a very long time. So after I got over my, my ego, after I got over that, I understood. And I thought, you know, that's just a peaceful time for him, and it gives him a time to just relax and think. And he enjoys driving, or at least he used to. I don't know if he does anymore. So, okay, mucho better. I like this. I'd like it. And I mean, I can see a little pieces of the color, and maybe it'll eventually all be covered up, but it's still so cute. I mean, I love it. I'm really, really loving it. I feel like, I mean, I could put more green in there, but honestly, there's beads and buttons and things like that, and I'm thinking that maybe I'll go that direction. I want some of this on here, but I wish I had more of it. I'm going to go ahead and just put this down, and I'm going to go find more later, because I know that, like I said, this video, you're seeing it not in the same day as the first video, but they're both being filmed in the same day, and that means we have a movie to get to, and we have another country to travel to, and that's fun. The kids are excited. Isn't it funny? Like, we live right on the border, so we're used to going all the time, but it's like an exciting thing. Like, we're going to Canada, we're going to another country, we're going to go out to eat and go to a movie, and just the scenery is pretty much the same as over here. The drive is nice because you see the Okanagan, the Lake Okanagan, and the Osage, all of it. It's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. And it's just really pretty. It's a really pretty drive. And let's see. Yeah, I think that one's just going to go Jiminy Christmas. I'm going to take this one right up the side here. Then we're going to take a look and see how far we got on these, because I'm really liking them. This one has some color. So let me clean up really quick. Oop, I got one more little piece here. Let's get this one down, because I'll lose it if I don't. Just stick it on there. Okay, quick cleanup. I still have to pick all that stuff up on the floor. Oh my gosh. Move all this stuff before I drop more things. I'm gonna move those out of the way. Get my tap on this. Yeah, we're gonna be leaving in an hour, so I would like to have time to go freshen up. But also on that other video, if you remembered, I said I was heading off to the gym to do the circuit class. So much fun. Oh my gosh. Boy, did I get my booty kicked. I was like, I'm still exhausted from it. But it was so much fun. I'm so glad. And I'm glad I'm going to be going 3 days a week. I think that's going to be super good for me. I wish I could go. No, I don't wish I could go. I like 3 days a week. And I like that it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with those split days in between. And let's go here. All right. So here's where we are. This is the one I did this morning. Yes, I mean this morning. This is the one I did this morning, technically, but it was the other video. So I've got that one and that one. And we have this blue one right here. The blue background, it's all white and cream on there, and I think I'm gonna leave it that way. This one is a multicolored, which I absolutely love. I think it's so pretty, and this is the one we did on the bird fabric. And then this one right here, which is a nice neutral soft green, that's actually sheet material, and it's all creams and whites for now. But I do think this is something that would be so pretty to add some of the little lavenders and the pinks on. See, I was going to put this on here too, but I think it takes it to a different level. A level I'm not ready to play with. So there you go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this little project, and I hope you're enjoying crafting along with me. Let me know if you're making snippet rolls too, or snippet strips, or whatever they are. Let me know if you're playing with the same thing. I would love to, I just like to know what you're working on. I hope you enjoy all your moments, my friends, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.